Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to show you a very easy way to drawing a cylinder in any angle. So the first thing that I do is try and draw a box. So let's say it goes, the angles of the box are here, like that. So we're trying to draw the cylinder in perspective. So let's say come up to here, and this is the width of the box. There we go. So now we have our box. There we go. So these are a lot of lines, so I can reduce the opacity of this one and draw the actual box that we're going to use, which is right here. All the other lines were more of guidelines to help us build the box. And now we have our box. So what we really need from our box is these two surfaces where the circles of the cylinder would go on. So what we need to do now, and let's choose another color to help demonstrate, is we get the corners and create the X, and this helps us find the center of the circle. So then we draw a vertical line and then a line that goes in perspective. It goes like that. So now that we have this, we can use these guidelines, these blue guidelines, as reference to our circle. So what I usually like to do is make some markings. So we use this this point here at the bottom, this one here. So the ones that are in the center of the edges of the box we will use for our circle. And then the other parts that we need to use is these other lines that go from corner to corner. If we divide them into thirds, about a third from the corner, a little bit less than a third, somewhere between quarter and a third. You can do the same here. Let's say this is the point right here. And then for this one, it's probably somewhere here. And then for this one, it's somewhere here. So now that we have these guidelines, we can draw the circle, and let's use the red to draw it. So we need that. So these corners that we have will help us draw parts of the circle. Same with these lines that we drew here. So for these, so then we connect like this. It has to go to this line like that, and then goes up, connects there, connects these two and connects down. Then we can do the same on the other side. Okay, then we can clean it up a little bit. Okay, then we can do the exact same thing on the back side of it. So we go back to creating our guidelines. So we use the blue. Then back to the cylinder. Landmarks, or the main points that we know are going to connect to each other. And then using those, we can connect them. There you go. So now that is the basic shapes of the both sides. And as you can see, the one in the back here is a lot more squished. And that's just because of the perspective. Then we can just connect the line. So to make the cylinder, so it goes from somewhere here to here. And if you're not sure, like that first line, like where does it connect, if it connects here or not. So we can, for example, if we estimate that it connects here, you can see that the bottom part is still visible. So we need to connect the edges without making it cross any of the lines, right? Like that. So now that is the cylinder. So now we can just shade it. Let's say we want to shade it in green. So now that we have the cylinder colored as a form, we can add some shading. Example, we can just add a multiply layer and go to a softer brush and add the shadow. And then we can add an overlay layer and add, for example, lights that hits it, or maybe even a heart. And there you go. So simply put, few simple steps, and we were able to get our cylinder done and ready in perspective. So if you just know how to draw the box in perspective, you'll be able to add these extra guidelines to help you draw the cylinder. Of course, you can always spend some time and clean it up and get these connections at the corners very perfect so that your cylinder looks a lot better. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.